All right, guys. So we're back at you with another one. It is day 2 of flounder season, and actually the first day we've had a chance to get out because we had 20-25 mile an hour winds yesterday. So we're gonna hit the ocean, see if we can drop down some 40 to 50 foot spots and see if we can get on some fish. So stay tuned, we're gonna ride out. Before we get to fishing, guys, I want you to see this sexy boat that Jordan's got. This is a 197 Pioneer Sport Fisher. And this thing rides like a dream compared to the River Rocks. But it's gonna be perfect for fishing around Wilmington. Oh yeah. I got something good. Something really good, man.
I got the nut for you when you're ready.
I think it's pulling. I don't know what it is. Didn't take any drag. What is that? Flounder. Oh, nice one. All right. On the board, dude.
Good work.
Oh man, he smoked it. All right, number 1. Well, I like that mark. Oh, he's legal.
I know. 19 and a half.
Sweet. That's a fat 19 and a halfer. There we go. Oh no! That was a good fish.
That looked really good.
Gosh.
That guy just literally threw about 10 weight.
Got him back. Oh!
I'll be ready.
This is a stud right here. Oh yeah. Huh? They're so pretty coming up in the ocean, man. Oh. Sweet. Cool. All right, guys, we got number 2 in the boat. He's still holding on to my gulp. I'm gonna ask for that back. Appreciate you, sir.
That's all I got in this conversation.
What happened? That's a fish, dude.
You're just reeling up, right?
I was just reeling up.
You want me to go towards it?
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this that way because I'm off. Yeah, absolutely off, whatever it is. Yeah, slide right here for your knees. And I'll keep it on that side for you.
Yeah, if it... I feel like if it was a shark. That's not a shark. I feel like a shark.
I'm about to stop. Right over now.
All right. Still ain't doing much with it.
You got a lot of structure.
That was so unexpected, man.
You were just reeling up.
I don't know if I'm gonna get this up, man.
Keep doing what you're doing.
It just keeps digging. I don't know if I'm gonna get this up, man. No telling what I have here. Just trying to keep pressure.
It's big.
The cuda.
It is.
A cuda? Oh, he saw us.
Barracuda. You need a bigger net. That's a big one too. That's a big one.
Oh wow. On a flounder jig. Just when I think I got him.
That is a massive one.
Oh my gosh.
I guess just get his head, Timmy.
This is not a very stout rod for this. Jay with the save.
I can't get him in the boat. I don't got a good enough grip on his tail.
Boom!
He's going good race.
That's awesome, man.
That thing's so heavy.
Oh my gosh, on a spro jig. I can't believe that. He destroyed this thing. All right, get you back in the water, dude.
Jesus Christ. That is awesome, dude.
I'm gonna have to write Spro a letter and let them know that their jigs work. This is what that Barracuda hit. I can't believe it. See? Sweet, I got cut off. Oh yeah. Looking good to me, man. You see it yet? Oh, good work, man. We couldn't do any better on that. Gosh.
I think I was about 30 feet down still, and I look over and it said 24. I was like, oh no.
That's a keeper for sure, man. Stud. Let me get you a picture. All right, guys, we're back at the house, and I'm going to start preparing the stuffed flounder recipe, which is pretty simple, to be honest. If you jump over to our ingredients, we're going to use an Old Bay crab cake mix. We've got a pound of claw meat, and then we have some mayonnaise. It's really simple, but I want to talk about the claw first. Now, a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, I ain't making no crab cakes without jumbo lump. I want the best meat. Well, now I got news for you. I worked in seafood for 6 years, and the meat that comes out of a claw is much sweeter than the jumbo lump. Now, jumbo lump's good, lump's good. It's all good, to be honest, but I think claw is the sweetest, so that's why I'm gonna make mine with claw. And before we start mixing, I'm gonna actually pour out this crab meat here, and I'm gonna finely comb through it. Yeah, even though it's already been processed and it's cooked, they will still leave bits of shell in the crab meat. That's what I'm gonna do now. Now the mayonnaise kind of acts like the glue. We used to use a cup of mayonnaise per pound, but I'm gonna start with a half and go from there. This is a 1/4 cup. Out, go lay down. I don't think you're gonna slide in here and get a little bit blue. I'm gonna add my mix. Now we used to use breadcrumbs as well. I'm not a huge breadcrumb fan. Never have been. So I'm gonna see how it actually turns out with just the mix here. And I'm hoping that it's gonna be good. Now I'm gonna get up in there. Now remember, this is all cooked. You can eat it raw. Raw as in just the way it lies. Now this is a really good consistency. So I'm honestly not going to do anything else to it. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper and a little bit of cayenne pepper because I do like spicy. Nothing crazy. And then I'm going to switch over to the flounder fillets. Now, this is going to be personal preference, but I'm going to skin the fish because I don't like the way the skin tastes. So what I'm going to do is try to get as close to that bottom as I can. And then I'm going to hold tight with this excess skin right here. And then you just let the knife kind of work its way back and forth. Just keep it tight, that's the key. So now that skin separates right out. So there's our bottom skin. And then here is the clean fillet. I'm chunking that skin and I'm moving over to my dark side. Now, cutting straight down, stopping right before I get to the skin, turning my knife, slowly working back and forth. And I'm grabbing this excess skin here, laying my knife flat, the best I can anyways, with a slight down angle, and working back and forth. The key is keeping that skin tight. And we got our skin there, which we're going to chunk. And then we have our 2 pieces of flounder that are now skinless. These little pieces that are hanging off, I'm actually just going to go ahead and pull them and then lay them on the inside of these pieces, these fillets. Now we're ready to add our stuffing. All right, I'm grabbing a little bit of our mix. And I'm just going to layer the top. I don't want it too thick because I'm going to roll these things up. And then I take my meat here and just roll it up. Now I'm going to stand it on my side and hit it with a toothpick. Now remember where you put these, because you want to make sure you get that toothpick out before you eat that. Just enough to cover it. I'd say it's about 1/8 of an inch thick. If it gets too thick, we won't be able to roll the flounder up. See, like that meat's falling out a little bit out the side. There's 2. And we're not going to be able to put as much on these. These are the smaller pieces. And now we have our stuffed flounder. Now, as you can see, we didn't use all of it or even close to all of it. So I washed my container out. And now I'm just going to refill it with this extra mix, because maybe over the weekend we can have crab cakes another night. Grab it with my fingers. Worst case scenario, 2 or 3 days will go by and then I'll vacuum seal individual crab cakes. Now these things are looking scrumptious. And I do want to thank Brenda Moran. She's the one who taught us how to do this 10 years ago. So we're gonna go ahead and preheat the oven at 400 and throw these bad boys on. Now I'm a big cast iron fan. I cook everything in cast iron other than eggs. So I'm gonna coat the bottom of the cast iron pan with some olive oil. Spread it out. Big fan of cast iron. And now I'm just gonna place these with plenty of room to spare. An important note here, we just want the fish to be flaky but not falling apart. So you're better off checking it more often than not, because you don't want to overcook it. All right, we are at 400. And again, you're just cooking the flounder. The crab meat is already cooked. So I'm gonna throw them in for 15 minutes. It should be about 20 before they're done. And I do prefer like a golden brown color. So we're gonna check it at 15 minutes to see how they look. All right guys, we're about to check it out. Oh. All right, one of them popped open. The other one is starting to split, but they're looking really good. We'll give it 5 more minutes. All right, moment of truth. Okay, crab cake is now golden brown. That looks perfect. That one split and that one started to split, so not as pretty as I'd like, but they were the smaller fillets, so that makes sense. But next time I'll have to get some longer toothpicks for that, but you know, there's a little lesson you can learn from my mistake. All right, we've laid our bed of rice down. We're gonna go with the 2 small ones because they are the ones that are giving us more trouble. We'll go ahead and pull the toothpicks out. 1, 2. A little tip for people that plan ahead. If you'll soak your toothpicks in water for 5 to 10 minutes, they won't burn like they did on the tips there. And Shay will get to eat one of these when she gets home. All right, moment of truth here. We'll get this corner right here. It is smoking hot. I'm probably gonna burn my mouth. Oh my God. That's good. That is as good as it gets. Jesus. That is so good, and it's burning my esophagus all the way down. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Can't wait to get back out there and catch some more flounder. But I'm gonna drop the ingredients down below, and also exactly what I did so that you guys can try this for yourself. But I wanna thank you guys for watching these videos. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I got that real giveaway plan. So that should be happening here in the next couple weeks. I'm really excited. But it's all for you guys. Thank you guys for what you do. Thanks for watching. I'll keep them coming. Stay tuned for the next one. If y'all are still watching, I had to get, look. I had to get another one. Shay better come on, or there ain't gonna be none left.